Hi, Cody.
Hi, Miss Kayla. How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I just got in from the soccer game, so I feel like my allergies are all like, going wild because it's like, and now our neighbor's cutting his lawn, so you might hear
Of
that.
course, of
And if
course.
you're watching this replay back, I am in a season where I've got a 6-year-old son. He's a kindergartner, so school's wrapping up. Cody, how long do you have till school's done?
7 days,
So what day do you finish?
the 25th, and then us teachers have to go the 26th.
Okay, so that must be pretty similar. So around here, most of the time schools go till the like 5th through 8th of June. That's pretty common in our town. But we
Okay.
are done. We are done the 26th, half a day on Thursday. So same,
Nice.
similar to you.
Nice.
So we're like in the final countdown with our son who's like wanting to stay up late. It's nice out, it's light out. And then if you're watching the replay, I have 2 Dalmatians. So right before this, that's why I don't get on too early. I give them each a bone and pray that they just chew on their bone for a little bit while I do this meeting. My husband and my son should be home from soccer very soon, but I left a little early so I could be home in time. So if you're catching the replay, that is a little bit about the busyness that us Epicure consultants do, like, have in our lives. And some do not do this full-time like me. Some, this is a part-time job like it is for Cody. She's a full-time teacher. Many of our top leaders, if you're watching this replay back, do many things, homeschool their kids, have 2 jobs already, are the PTA president, or they volunteer in their community. And we, I guess I always say busy people know how to get it done, but we know how to get it
do.
done. But that is why my hair looks like I'm wind blowing and slightly sun-kissed, as it was wild out there tonight. So anyway, anything, Cody, like just fun going on in your life right now? We'll wait a minute or two to see if anyone joins us live. Otherwise, we'll go ahead and I'll do the event, and then we'll get this recording out to those of you that just couldn't make it tonight, so you can catch this on replay. But any good news or anything fun going on, Cody, in your world?
It's just been crazy. Like this last couple weeks have been insanely busy with school wrapping up. We're trying to plan our local fair around here. That's keeping me busy.
When is that for you, Cody? Is that June?
July.
Okay.
End of July 22nd through the 24th. So that keeps me super busy. We hopefully have, some farming adventures coming up this summer. We're trying to plan a small vacation. And it's difficult to plan around, but I'm sure, as you know, because you'd like to travel as well. Just a lot of just little things that are adding up. Like last week, I swear we had a meeting every day after work, after school. So it's just been nuts. It's been nuts.
Yeah.
But it's tough when it becomes nice outside, right? Because you really want to get outside and enjoy it, and you just don't have as much time as you would like to.
Yeah. So for those of you catching this replay back, you might actually be doing just that tonight. You might be outside, maybe you're still at a sporting event for your kiddos, doing some yard work, getting your garden up, all the different things. And I want you to see like real life. Cody's at home, it looks like on couch or somewhere. I ran in my office, but again, like, I don't even know what's going on here. It looks all greasy and like weird. It's just
you look beautiful.
Okay, thank you. It's been so windy. Like it's so windy in our area. But I want you to see the real lifeness of that. And as you check out Epicure, I want you to know that there's a piece for you, whatever that is, whether that's the business, whether that's hosting a class, or whether that is becoming a customer. And I'm going to talk about all 3. So I'm Kayla Troutman. I'm a global director here in Fond du Lac, Wisconsin, on the USA side of our Epicure company. Cody Kieser's with me tonight on the Zoom, so you can see her as well. She's an incredible leader and our team. And she'd asked me to come and share Epicure and a little bit more about what we do with those that she's talking to personally. So if that's you, amazing. And also with some of her incredible teammates who are also sharing the Epicure opportunity right now, and maybe just don't know all the things yet or feel as confident saying, hey, this might be a blessing for you too. And so that's kind of what I'm going to do tonight. No pressure, but when I'm done, I'm going to ask you a question. Okay. So get ready. But Epicure has been around, in case you don't know, really quick, 60-second commercial here. We've been around 25 years this year. We're celebrating our 25th anniversary, and 22 and a half of those years were in Canada only. And back in 2019, we opened up our USA market. So whether you're watching in Canada or the USA, you're welcome to join our team. We have such an incredible, I guess what you'll call like backbone of our company behind us. Sylvie Rochette founded our company, and her daughter Amelia is now our CEO. Both are still very hands-on and involved in our business, and it's awesome. We have an amazing corporate team that supports both the Canadian side and the USA side. They look at both markets. We're continuing to have growth and success and amazing wins in our Canadian market after 25 years, which is incredible. It's not saturated. It doesn't feel hard to do business there. It's amazing. And then you've got the USA side, and need I even say the next couple sentences, but I will. We only have about 6,000 US consultants, meaning that the country is wide open for you to jump on board if this speaks to you tonight and share Epicure. Cody knows that. Her and her team go everywhere and no one knows. Hi, Deb. Thanks for joining us. No one knows Epicure wherever you go. So the opportunity is just incredible wherever you live, either country, but specifically USA market, because that's where Cody and I are. I'll hit on, it's one of those opportunities where in 10 years, you're going to look back and say, God, I knew Cody when she started that. I should have jumped on board, even if it's for the products at first and it builds to something more. Be the person that introduces Epicure to others in your area, because it's a debt-free, long-standing company. We get the blessing of the ground floor opportunity, but we don't have to actually worry about the startup or are we going to make it past the first 5 years? All of that is done for us. And again, just research and innovation constantly being done. Trends are constantly being looked into and then following suit. Our training is trendy. Our corporate staff is fun. Just a lot going on. Why would you want to know any of that? Well, a lot of times people wonder if they also could dabble in something like this or jump into something like this, and if it could be a blessing to them. Obviously, Cody joined likely because she teaches food stuff to her kids, her students, and she loves to cook. And you guys know that if you know her. Many of her teammates jumped in because they love the products. That's most of the people that come here. You guys, our good food real fast, motto or slogan, and raw to ready in under 20 isn't just a slogan. It's actually a blessing to people all across 2 countries. And when people jump in, they often jump in because they're not sure what it's going to be, but what if? So I want to encourage you tonight as you listen, you might be curious to say, like, I wonder if I could work from home and earn a little extra money, or I wonder if it'd be worth the savings on products. I mean, maybe Cody's offered you the discount, or another consultant in our team has said, well, why don't you just join for the discount? And you weren't really sure if that'd be a fit or not. I'm going to talk about that tonight. But maybe this could work for you too. And what we want to just do is introduce the idea to you tonight and explain that we have a pretty low risk or no risk business here. And it can be a business, or it can be a hobby that's fun and exciting and something for you. It can be something a little extra you do on the side, or it can become what it's become for my family. And it's more than a 6-figure salary at this point. It's a livelihood that provides our entire family's expenses. My husband is a stay-at-home dad. He volunteers at church and basically gives all of his money back he makes to church, because that's how it goes if you work at church. Those of you that know what I'm talking about, you get it. But he does it. Oh, Daddy must be home, and that's why they are barking. Sorry about that. But that's why he does it, is because I've allowed him the opportunity here with Epicure to be home and to be present for our family. Here at Epicure, we tell people that you get to choose how much or how little you do, but the stats stay the same. It's $99 US to join, or 125 Canadian. You get several $100s worth of cookware and food for that cost. So the business kit's an amazing deal. There is no website fee, no monthly minimum purchase, no auto delivery you have to be on, none of that. You can join, eat the kit, cook with the cookware, give it a shot, see where it goes. And as long as you put in your minimum order every 3rd month, which is about 200 to 230 US dollars, depending, about 250 Canadian, you stay active and you continue to reap the benefit of that 25% off. It's like going to Costco or Sam's Club, and your membership fee, if you will, is a one-time purchase of a business kit. And as long as you go every 3rd month to do a stock up, you're good. Many people find, like Cody, that it becomes really fun to cook in person and taste the food, or to cook on Facebook. And we've got an incredible Fast Start program that you join when you're brand new, and it walks you through earning thousands of dollars in cash and prizes. Yes, Cody maximized that. Yes, many of our consultants maximize that. And what's really cool about it is if you don't do the Fast Start, you're not punished. But if you do decide to give the business a shot, you can do as much or as little as you want, but you're just rewarded extra. That's what our company really focuses on, is showing you that this can be whatever you want it to be. And I always say you can play it little, big, or big time here in our Epicure community. And I joined more than 8 years ago, with a different direct sales company first, and built a business for 5 years. And then found Epicure and moved over here in 2019. And none of this was supposed to be what it's become. I was never supposed to be sitting in an office with, my Epicure products behind me, and this is my full-time job. But surprise, sometimes you just find that God has you in a season exactly where you're supposed to be, doing exactly what you're supposed to do. So if you're busy, if you're a teacher and you're coming into summer, if you're an accountant, maybe you're just coming out of tax season, or a nurse that works night shift, or a stay-at-home mom, or a stay-at-home dad, or someone who loves to cook, someone who hates to cook, wherever you fall, you can give this a shot for $99. And I promise you, this is one thing I can literally solemnly swear. In all my years of doing this, I find very rarely does anyone that join our team say, I wish I wouldn't have done it. Even the ones that decide the business isn't for them, they love the products. If you love the products, if you feel like you could use some extra income, if you feel like you could use, maybe you're looking for an opportunity, or your sign, your window of something to happen, something to fall in your lap almost, to say, this is how you're going to get out of debt, or this is going to give you something for you to own. This is going to be your ticket to health and wellness, joining our Epic Life Challenge, or this is going to be something that you can do, finally, an income opportunity where you can be home with your 3 little kids and you still can provide for your family. Hundreds a month, thousands a month, you pick. So that's first and foremost, our business opportunity. No catches. You don't need inventory. Cody, go ahead.
And don't be afraid, if you're not the best cook in the world, it's okay, because our products speak for themselves. If you're not great with social media, don't worry. We'll help you out. We'll help you get started 100% of the way. We're going to walk with you along this journey. So do not be afraid. Just jump in. We're going to help you along the way.
Yeah. And I think too, a lot of people have fears that are, I don't want to not validate them, because any fear you have is a valid fear. But so many times we fear things that we have. I'll say to someone, what's making you think about Epicure? And they'll say, well, I love the products and I'm buying so much from Cody anyway. And I'll say, okay, well, what's stopping you? Well, what if my family and friends don't want to buy? And I'll say, but you just told me the reason you're coming in is because you love the products and you might as well get the discount. And you're already worried about things that A, you can't control that, but B, you also didn't say that was your goal. I think so many times we build up fears that we're not even to the place where that's a real fear yet. So I just want to build on what Cody said. Why not you? Now, what I want you to know is that I am not someone who's going to pressure you to do something you don't want to do. So if you don't want to do that, that's the best way to get involved in Epicure, in my opinion. The best product we have is an opportunity to change your life. But while you do that, you actually change other people around you, whether that's your mom and your sister and your best friend, or whether that's way bigger than that. And you have thousands of customers like me someday, you get to change people's lives. If that's not for you, or maybe you know someone else that it would be, Cody and team love referrals, of course. Maybe you can host a cooking class this season and give that a shot first. If you've never hosted, I got to tell you guys a secret. In person or online, hosting with us is easy. We train the Troutman organization, my team, to create the event for you, give you words to send out, teach you how to send out the link to get orders. We do cooking demos, again, in person or online, whatever you prefer. We share recipes, we share tips, we share our best cookware. We do it all for you. Your only job or stressor is to invite people. That's it. And so if that would be a blessing to you, I don't know if you know this or not, but you earn free products, half price items, a host exclusive you can get at a super discounted price that only hosts can get. And our May and June ones are both amazing. And then also there's always extra perks and things going on. Right now, this summer, we launched a new program, have a $500 cooking class, and you don't pay shipping with your free order either. So amazing. Host a cooking class. Why is this so fun and why is it so important? People are craving people after the pandemic. Get together. I had 2 in-person classes Friday and Saturday, and Cody already knows this because I share with my leaders when I leave my classes. They were so fun and people went nuts. And today I just talked to one of them and she added to her order. So I met her on Friday and today she sent me a message with more things she wants to order. People are loving our concept. They need us. Maybe they have allergens. Maybe they have nutritional goals this year. Maybe they just are struggling with cooking dinner. So host a class. Bless your family and friends with Epicure and help Cody or Sue or whoever invited you to watch this replay, help them kickstart or keep their business going. Bookings are the backbone of our business. And that's why we reward our hosts so generously. So that is way number 2 to get involved. And I've been doing parties for 8.5 years and I'm a millennial. I'm 35 years old. And I want you to know something on this opportunity event tonight. A lot of people ask me, Kayla, did you purposely choose the food industry and did you purposely choose party plan? Or do you wish you were in some other kind of business where you didn't have to do parties? I would never join a company today ever where the party model wasn't part of it. Parties are the best part of my job. Rewarding a host with free, the best. Meeting the people that she knows that she's already told, guys, Kayla's cool. You can trust her. Come to my party. We're going to have fun. We're going to eat good food. It's a feel good feeling always around. The coolest thing is when I trace back now all the people I meet. Like if I was to take my host for this Wednesday and trace it back to like, how did I meet her? And then how did I meet that person before her? And how did I meet that person? They all stem from 8 years ago, one party I hosted at my church where 4 people booked a cooking class, and I can just see where those chains have gone. That's the coolest part about Party Plan. And it's why you want to choose a company like ours if you are going to jump into a business model, because our company pays the host rewards. Our company gives the host free shipping. Our company designs all that stuff. You just get to share it. And loving what we do is sharing it anyway. Loving the products is sharing it anyway. You're sharing it somewhere with a friend when you take a dish to pass, or with your mom when you are dropping your kids off so she can watch them. And you're sharing, oh my gosh, I just made the enchiladas for dinner from Epicure and they're delicious. When you love it, you love it. So hosting a class is a great way to get involved. And then lastly, but not least, our products. Again, they sell themselves because they're so amazing. So if you don't know much about our products, they're gluten-free or peanut-free. We list any other kind of allergen need you'd have, like soy or garlic. Oh, I hope you're not allergic to garlic. That's a terrible one. I love garlic. Yeah, this is a horrible one. But whatever you cannot have, we can help you. Maybe you're watching this again and you're like, girl, I don't have allergen needs. I just eat at like drive-through too often. We can help you do dinner fast at home. We can help you with easy cleanup because our cookware is dishwasher safe and it's easy to wipe down. We really kind of master the what's gonna be on the table at mealtime and how to do it quick and how to make it easy for your family. If you don't know this, we've also recently launched a subscription box called our Epic Box. It's a great place to jump in if you're looking for a great place to jump in, or I can't recommend to you enough, starting with our multi-purpose steamer and one of our amazing meal kits. There's 4 things I usually recommend. Better than takeout, which is Asian. We've got a bundle of the season, which is grilling. We've got a Mexican bundle, or we have a bundle called 3 weeks of easy dinners. And it's basically just like it sounds. Those are all great options paired with a piece of cookware and you'll be in business. Want to get that for free? Go back to number 2. Want to get the steamer in your business kit and all the stuff? Go back to number 1. So best way to Epicure, in my opinion, is our opportunity. And our second best way is hosting a cooking class and getting free and discounted stuff. And lastly, becoming a customer. All of those ways tonight, I want to present to you so you can give thought and be mindful as to what's best. But what I don't want you to do is say, I'm just going to be a customer because I'm afraid nobody will buy from me, or because I'm afraid I don't have time for this business, or I'm afraid that I won't be as good as Cody because she's like a chef and I'm like a mess up in the kitchen. Me too, girl. I burn toast some mornings trying to make McCully peanut butter toast. That's why we need Epicure. And that's why in our community, we thrive, because we all take time to help each other. I don't have to be on here tonight. Cody knows that. I love coming on and helping support Cody. And that same thing goes for, we have some people that are strong at making graphics and others that are strong at creating recipes in the kitchen like Cody. And we've got people who can tell us what temperature to cook pork kebabs at if we don't know. Like, we have this amazing community. So you can come in and you can do this with us together and not have to worry about all of those fears again that you're building up, but be able to jump in. So Cody, anything that I didn't cover that you wanted to cover or add to that?
No, I think you kicked butt. Like, Epicure is the place to be. And we are so up and coming here in the US. It's such a great time to jump in because people are now really starting to hear about what Epicure is all about. And it's the perfect time to jump in and get a hold of that opportunity as well.
Oh, for sure. For sure.
In a great new season,
Oh, and our grilling season is always the most popular. I mean, the jars you see behind me, actually, I don't buy any of that, just in case you're curious. The only thing I bought were those chocolate chips when we had a sale on them, because those are the bomb. Yeah, you can't have them. But everything else up there I get for free with free credits. Another reason to become a consultant. You can double dip. You can host your own classes, get the commission, the paychecks, but also get the free products as the host. I mean, that alone is enough reason to jump in. But a couple questions I get asked a lot. Kayla, looking back, would you do it again? My entire life, like the trajectory of my family is better and different. Direct sales helped save my marriage in lots of ways. We almost got divorced in our 7th year of marriage, and we're still here now, 13 years later, because this industry, this business took the pressure of the finances off of my husband and more evenly distributed responsibility for a season that was tough for us. My son knows what it's like to have his parents around, both parents, stay-at-home dad and a mom that works from home, kind of wonky all over the place hours, but that's what we love. It works really well for us. As Cody said at the beginning of this, if you caught it, I love to travel. We travel all over the world. We're taking Macaulay to Italy next year. I would never go back. Building a business isn't easy per se if you plan to build it to my level, but it's also not. The hardest thing I have to make a decision on is what am I going to cook for dinner so that I can show it to other people, and helping others. Sometimes they're in a hard season of life and I'm going to coach and mentor them through that. That's my heart. I'm not doing brain surgery. I'm not having to, like, rejection doesn't hurt my feelings. If somebody says no to taco seasoning, they're not saying no forever and they're not being mean. They're just saying no, thank you right now. Just like if I go to the Cheesecake Factory and they ask me if I want cheesecake after my meal. Most people say yes because it's delicious, but there are people who say no. The waitress is not crying in the back because someone doesn't want the cheesecake. Next time they come in, she'll ask again. And that's how we look at the business. So when you look at it that way, I do it all over again. And I think this industry is the most incredible opportunity. Do we see real success stories in our team? Yes. And Cody knows this, not just mine, but my goal this year on my vision board in big cursive letters, it says more six-figure income earners in Team Troutman. And that is what I'm helping build this year. That is what I'm focused on, is promotions. This year alone, we've helped 22 new leaders rank up to leader. That's been 6 new senior leaders, 6 new directors, and a new senior director. That's a lot of promotions. We are 11 or 12 now, have earned our incentive trip to Mexico this fall. I could just go on and on and on. Success really is happening here. And we are the fastest growing United States team and the strongest team in this country you'd be joining. And what's cool is you never have to ask me if I'm going to record a meeting. We're recording this tonight, so those of you that couldn't get on can catch it. All of our trainings are do them at your own pace. Everything is available to you. So if it's your life, you can ask questions. We're going to help you. I think those are the biggest things. The last thing I get asked about all the time is if I could give somebody a tip that's on the fence. This is the question I want to end with, and then I'll end the recording and then I'll stay for a second, Cody, if there's anything else that you think of. But the question I want to ask you tonight is, something made you get on here or something made you listen to the replay. Maybe it was Sue who was super persuasive in getting you to listen, or Cody who was like, come on, just listen to it. Let me twist your arm into doing it. They did that because they love you. They think you'd be awesome at this. They think you'd be great at this, but we're all scared to jump into something new. However, after you've listened to it, if you got this far, my question for you is, what is holding you back? Because I can't think of one thing now. Now, again, I get to fast forward in my life 8 years. I get to look around me and I get to say, like that reel that's real popular right now, where it says, if you could see yourself on your first date with your spouse, would you, keep going? Obviously, the answer is yes, because you got married and you kept going, right? And for some of the people on that reel, it's been a year. And for others on those reels, it's been 30 years of marriage. I now get to be in that spot where I look back and it says, if you could look back to the day you signed a contract and signed up and built your team, would you do it? And I look around at the things that we've been able to do. And it's like, I wish every person just said yes and tried it. Because if it's not for you, who cares? Eat the kit, use the cookware. But what if, just like when Cody joined earlier last year. Oh my gosh, how has it been that long? Guys, this is when you know you're getting old, okay? When the years all blend together and then you don't know time anymore and then you feel like your mom.
Blame COVID.
I blame COVID, but actually
blame COVID.
But I feel like everyone that comes in that has success says, what if I wouldn't have said yes? Because I was scared. I hesitated. I thought, oh man, do I have the $99? Or, oh man, what if I fail? Or, oh man, do I have the time? Every person says all that. Every person that joins our team is busy. Every person says, is the $99 going to be worth it? But my question to you is, what's holding you back? Because you won't know if you don't say yes. And to me, the not knowing should be the bigger fear in your mind. The what if, like, what if I missed an opportunity? What if I didn't take advantage of this thing? And 5 years from now, I look back and I could have changed more lives, or I could have changed my life. That's my best advice for you. So to finish this tonight, what's holding you back? What's stopping you? That's my question to you. I hope this was helpful to you. I'm going to end the recording and then stick around for a minute to answer any questions from Deb or Cody. But thank you so much for checking out this opportunity event. I hope you decide to join Team Troutman, Team Live Epically, and come into our Epicure community.